Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Now, I know some people were expecting my post-fight video. I may not even make one. If you guys want one, let me know in the comment section. But the reason I might not do a Canelo post-fight versus Chavez Jr. was because the fight was terrible. One-sided annihilation by I was born ready, Canelo Alvarez. I had him winning every single round versus Chavez Jr. I thought Chavez Jr. failed to go for broke and go out on his shield. And what happened post-fight was actually far better than what happened. Now, not taking anything away from Canelo because he looked sweet in there and he was doing a lot of good things, but it was a miserable and it was an abysmal performance by Chavez Jr. I'm not here for excuses. He may wait. You know what I mean? He said he actually called out Canelo at 165. Give the man his props. Canelo beat him down systematically, won every round, and did better than a lot of people thought, including me. First of all, I didn't do a 7 reasons on this fight. I ran out of time. I'm in Las Vegas now. I did a 7 reasons why the fight would not be easy work, because I thought it wouldn't be easy work with the weight, but Chavez Jr., his behavior is unreliable. But I didn't get around to doing a fight prediction. Let's talk about what happened post-fight. Again, far more entertaining than the actual fight, because you can see the tempo. Chavez wasn't really doing anything to change the fight. After Gennady Golovkin, who I made a video, he wasn't supposed to be in attendance, and that was per his own promoter. However, they've reached some kind of deal to make the fight the super fight that we all want to see. Hey, no guys versus I was born ready in September. Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Triple G Golovkin. What better time than to make this fight right now? Chavez Jr. got annihilated. Canelo clearly looked good. Danny Jacobs was a very tough fight. I personally had Danny Jacobs winning. Canelo said in a past interview that he had Danny Jacobs winning too, but Jacobs wasn't awarded the decision. They gave it to Gennady Golovkin. So either way, Golovkin remained undefeated. He just lost his knockout streak. It's a good time because truth be told, the Jacobs fight, even though I had Jacobs winning, it was a very competitive fight. I was there live in New York, right? I covered that. And it was a competitive fight. And Golovkin also scored a knockdown, which Danny Jacobs didn't knock down Golovkin. Very good fight. The timing is great. And Canelo says, and I quote, "Golovkin, you are next, my friend. Where are you?" Wow. Then after, they had some, I don't know what kind of music. So it was like it really seemed very theatrical, and I'm not mad at it. It seemed like WWE when you hear that glass shattering. You knew Stone Cold, and that's the bottom line. You know, you knew Stone Cold was about to run out or walk out. That's what it seemed like. And then Golovkin was dancing or something. That boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 and he made his way with his team, Abel Sanchez, Tom Loeffler. He made his way to the ring and got in the ring. You see the pictures on the screen, and it was just them two, mano y mano. And Max Kellerman was like, "Wait, I'm just getting this in that you guys are fighting. There's a deal in place for September." And Canelo was like, "Yep, yes sir, yes sir." It got good. I don't know. Both guys were all business. It kind of this is why boxing is so great, man. Because I knew that they were saying that. I told you I'm not holding my breath for Canelo Triple G just because it's been put off so many times in the past, and the money split and all that. So of course I want to see the fight, but I'm not gonna hold my breath that it's gonna happen. You know, I just don't do that. Boxing has shown me time and time again that you can't rely on people not getting injured or deals falling through or someone doesn't like their pay or someone doesn't like being A-sided and things like that. But this was a pleasant surprise, especially for a fight that did not deliver. You know what I mean? I really feel bad, and I'll probably, if you guys want me to do a post-fight, I don't even really know. If I do a post-fight about the Canelo fight, it'll really be about how good Canelo was doing, because that's really all I've seen, right, throughout the fight. But let me know in the comment section if you even want that. But I'm happy that we at least got this at the end. Triple G was in attendance because they worked out a deal, and they're supposed to be fighting the super fight that we all want to see this September, that's great news for boxing. Max Kellerman asked Triple G, he says, "So, Triple G, Golovkin, what are your final words for Canelo before September?" And he says, "Good luck." And Canelo was like, he responded in Spanish. He basically said, "You don't need luck. All you need is a little bit of hard work, dedication." There's a couple other things that they said. Triple G, he was asked, will Canelo be his biggest challenge? And he says 100% yes. I believe Canelo is the biggest challenge. They asked him, how did he look to you versus Chavez Jr.? And he said, congrats to him and his team. They did their thing, but you're fighting me next. And that's something totally different. That's a different situation. And I agree with Golovkin 100%. I've never seen Golovkin put out a performance like Chavez Jr., where he seemed super timid and didn't throw at all. You know what I mean? So he's right, and people got to take that in consideration. Now, this fight is good, man. This is a good fight. You could make a strong case for Canelo winning it. He has experience now beyond 160, and that kind of ushers him into the middleweight division, the middleweight picture. Golovkin's a good fighter who clearly has power. I mean, he's really hurt all of his last 24 opponents to some degree. You know what I mean? Kell Brook got stopped, welterweight, but still got stopped. Danny Jacobs got dropped in that particular round. So, I mean, both are talented fighters, and it's an interesting stylistic matchup. HBO needs to market their ass off with this fight. Faceoff. I want to see multiple HBO 24/7 episodes. You could do My Fight and Fighting Heritage and all those extras, but we got to get a face-off with the two. Golovkin speaks English. Canelo's working on his English, but he can also be interpreted through a translator. And let's go, man. This is the fight that we all want to see. It's a good fight. I know I said before that depending on how Canelo looks in this fight, then I would probably pick him, switch my prediction, because before this whole time I thought Golovkin was too big, too strong for Canelo. But now it's like I'm on the fence. And I know I said before that if Canelo toyed with Chavez Jr. and made it look easy, I would probably lean towards him in the fight. The only reason that I'm still kind of on the fence that I don't know who I would pick is because Chavez Jr. put up a dud. Like I'm not gonna say he wasn't trying. I don't know what he was doing, but he was far too timid. He was fighting scared. I never even seen him really fight like that. Even versus Sergio Martinez, one of the big differences is Martinez was moving, and he's a southpaw, and he's elusive, crafty, with good legs. You know what I mean? Those bicycle soccer legs from before he became a boxer, right? So he had that, and he was constantly making Chavez Jr. reset. So that was a little bit different because Chavez Jr. couldn't find Sergio, plus he was getting hit with counters and pot-shotted to death and hit with some power. With Canelo, it wasn't the same affair. Canelo was there to be hit. Canelo's a lot more flat-footed, and he doesn't like evade, and you know what I mean? He's right there. His upper body defense is slick, but he's there in front of you. It's not like he's just fleeing or anything like that. You know what I mean? And there was a couple points in this Canelo Chavez Jr. fight where Canelo was like baiting Chavez Jr. and kind of walking himself to the ropes and trying to get Chavez Jr. to open up so he could counter him. And he did. There's one in the late rounds. I don't remember the exact round, but Canelo was like trying to like pick at him or whatever while he was on the ropes, backwards against the ropes, and then out of nowhere Canelo was like bah, 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 and then just started backing him up. And we've seen Canelo do this time and time again. I think against Alfredo El Perro Angulo, he did the same thing where he would just explode in certain stanzas in certain spots. But back to the fight we all want to see, which I know for a fact win, lose, or draw, Golovkin has never showed me that he's just going to sit down and lose. If he does lose, it's because Canelo was the better fighter and beat him. Same thing for Canelo. I mean, he clearly has a huge Mexican heart. I mean, he went up in weight and met somebody, and he toyed with him and really had it his way, like Burger King. That's what the name of this Canelo Chavez Jr. fight should have been called, Burger King, because Canelo certainly had it his way. I'm really stoked for September. This is great news for boxing. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't remember a better year than 2017 in boxing, and I watched a lot of boxing, and I've studied it. I've even been reporting and covering boxing in some capacity for 2-3 years, 2.5, 3 years, and this is just phenomenal. For Joshua Klitschko, meaningful fights like Kell Brook, Errol Spence Jr., and then we had Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Porter Berto. We had a ton of great fights, and then now on top of this, Canelo Triple G. Man, sign me up. I'm all for it. I'll probably make some more videos. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comment section. Let me know who wins, Canelo Triple G. Shout out to Canelo. If he wanted to redeem himself amongst fans and Mexican fans, then I think he's doing that right here, because he pieced up Chavez Jr. and made it look easy, right, on Cinco de Mayo weekend. So he showed more heart, more effort, more everything. And then on top of that, Triple G hops in the ring, and they're saying that behind the scenes they did a deal, and yes sir, you are next. Great stuff. No complaints. Let me know what you. I do have one complaint. It was the fight, Canelo versus Chavez Jr., because I only seen one person with the effort. But shout out to Golovkin, shout out to Canelo and their team for getting it done. Golden Boy and K2. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video. It's Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.